Hey guys, AirT is here, Air for short. I'm going to open a mystical scroll and I'm going to talk about whatever monster I get as far as the runes go. Now these are just suggestions, it's not law, and feel free to leave any suggestions of your own in the comment section below. So, I've got a mystical scroll here that I just found in a dungeon. So, 5, 6, 7, 8 summon. It's going to be a 3-star. Oh, nice. Okay, so, guys, this is Fire Inugami. He is considered one of the best 3-stars you can possibly get in the game. I didn't get mine until level 40. By that point, I had gotten other good monsters, but it would have been really nice to get this guy really early on. If you are fortunate to get him, or if you farm him at the Famine Volcano, he's really, really great. So as you can see, he's an attack type. Now his skills are Scratch, attacks the enemy with razor sharp claws and decreases their defense for 2 turns with a 50% chance, which is really awesome. 50% chance of lowering defense is great in my opinion. Team Up, teams up with another ally to attack an enemy. Now I have noticed with that particular skill that if the ally has some kind of a debuffing ability on their main attack and he teams up with them, they can actually apply that debuff. He's got Annihilate, passive. He gets an extra turn if you kill the enemy. So this is the reason why we love Fire Inugami. Basically, with him, you want to crank up his attack power as much as you can. Or you can give him Violent Runes to give him extra turns, which, you know, hitting a monster twice is better than once. And, sorry, I'm distracted by Santa Elliot waving there. Yeah, so I guess you could go Fatal with him. If you really want to do maximum amount of damage, go Rage and Blade, and then put crit rate on slot 4. If you can manage to get crit rate substats on all the other runes, it is possible to get to 100% critical rate. If that is your situation, then put crit damage on slot 4. Now, I find this very difficult to do with substats, so generally I put crit rate on slot 4. And then put attack percentage on 2 and attack percentage on 6. I do know people that go the violent runes with him, and that works really well. Now, one thing you need to know about this monster is when he, well, here he is, when he awakens, his skill changes. Attacks with giant claws to weaken the enemy's defense with a 50% chance, and attacks consecutively with a 30% chance, which is really, really awesome. So this is the awakened Fire Inugami Raok. Yeah, so you could go Violent Runes with him, and then he just gets turn after turn after turn, which is just great. What to give with him if you want to go Violent? You could do Blade Runes as well and go for the critical rate as well. Or he actually can take a hit. You could give him Energy Runes, but the boy can take a hit. I mean, I don't necessarily suggest accuracy for lowering the defense. I mean, you could, if you really want to use him for lowering defense, you could give him some accuracy so that works out in your favor. Otherwise, rely on accuracy and substats. And you could do Despair Runes on him. There's nothing in his skills that actually leads to stunning already. So, I don't know. It's not necessary. But for sure, Rage Blade, or you could go Fatal Blade if Rage Runes are difficult for you at this moment in your game, and Violent Runes. And if you can't get Violent Runes, you could also go Speed with him, but if you can't do Violent Runes, I would go more for the all-out offense, because he's going to get extra turns every time he kills a monster, which is really great for secret dungeons, and yeah. So hopefully this has been helpful for you guys, and leave any ideas on runing that you may have if I haven't mentioned something that you've done with him. You could do Vampire Runes with him as well, maybe increases attack power, do some vamp runes so he heals himself, and if he kills somebody he gets another turn, which heals himself even more. You could try vampire runes as well. Yeah, so obviously you can do so much with this guy, but the big thing is attack power. So yeah, I'm gonna end this now. Peace.